whatever part of the world you're currently watching and listening to our video blog. This month is June, so officially June 10th is an African American Heritage Celebration, and I'm here in Phoebus, Virginia, where everything started for our African American community, and they're celebrating it here where the first African American people landed when they were brought to the U.S. by the British, Dutch, mariners, basically trying to provide labor for the marketplace. So I just thought I'd let the world watch and see what it looks like to celebrate African American heritage, given that, even though America is well populated by people from all ethnicities and heritage, I think we ought to learn about each other's background, learn to accept and celebrate each other rather than dividing our country and communities. So I just thought I'd go ahead and showcase this very important heritage celebration for the African American population in our country. So with that said, folks, thank you so much for watching. I will keep the live feed going throughout the entirety of this event, and I will also talk a little bit about this regarding the podcast and the heritage of the African American community. Okay. It's okay. It's all right. Thank you. All right. So let's get on over there and cover this very interesting celebration. They're going to go on the beach where everything started. Basically 250 some odd years ago. As you all know, before there was America, the slaves were brought here by, the traders, the Dutch and the British. Some, were bought and sold. And there's the ones that were also enslaved throughout their lives, so they never, got to experience what it's like to be a free person. So with that said, folks, I hope you enjoy watching African American Heritage Celebration here in America. As I said, let's try to unite our population rather than divide our communities. So there's been a lot of issues regarding certain race problems in our society. It's been a pre-existing condition. It's been an ongoing issue. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand and appreciate our diverse heritage. All right, folks. Shall we get closer? It looks like the Black Panthers are here, and everybody that are, within that community are out and about celebrating African American heritage. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. I'm doing a live video feed on our blog.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to unite our communities.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, so well, thank you for your service as well.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Absolutely. This is a very important celebration, and I think we all need to kind of learn to appreciate everyone, especially if they're closer. How are you? So, imagine the celebration. It's a very, emotional and religious in a way for many people. This is a very important cultural celebration and heritage for our African American community. So we want to make sure that they're appreciated. I'm live streaming worldwide, so everybody around the world can watch you guys. Let the healing at the water begin. Imagine that. That's just such an awesome message. Very cool, very neat message. Can y'all see this? I'm live feeding it worldwide, so everyone's watching, and this is such an inspiration. That's awesome. So this is a very solemn place for many African Americans, given that this is where the first slaves were taken and basically unloaded. Very solemn, important place here.
People that we knew for months at a time, we laid at the bottom of the slave machine, locked next to the person. I always tell people, if someone had to use the restroom, where did they go? If a woman had her where did she go? If she was giving birth, where did she go? If someone died, where did they go? Our ancestors survived until the greatest war against humanity. And I care not that the United States does not have a military. Because we know the evidence are the evidence are what is laying at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. So for a moment, I just wanted you to just imagine yourself in that place. For months at a time, in this position, unable to move. John Henrik Clark said that people have less room to move than a person in a coffin. That was a transatlantic enslavement. Davy made a noise. I would say it's good. Let them express. Maybe there's something else. I did not have babies. You go to this. We are going to go to the water's edge and place flowers into the water. These alligators never had a proper burial. No one ever came to their service. There was no memorial. There's no tombstone. The water is the burial. So when we go to the water disaster, therefore many Zachary, Hines, Sickles, Nikitas, and most everyone is the same. The elders. you look. I have such a view of you that is like, the ancestors are proud, beloveds. Thank you for being here. I just want to say that in this moment, thank you for taking your time to be here to honor them. As you cast your flower, say a prayer, say a meditation, say nothing, cry, sing, do whatever it is that your heart desire wants you to do. Zach, where's my Zach? Zach. After we cast the flowers, Zach will begin. Ashe, beloved, cast the flowers. Yeah, there's some flowers in that. You don't have flowers? Yes, there's someone that would like it.
Peace, brother.
Yes, sir.
Saja was asking who you with?
Oh, I'm just here doing a video blog, so
Okay.
we're promoting this event around the world.
Okay, word. She would love to have your contact information so she can get some of the clips and help with the promotion.
Absolutely, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
In fact, let me get you to her now.
Okay.
He didn't say coming in. I'm ready to take it right He's in the water. He's in the water.
You in that hole?
I found him.
You want to go up there?
I walked out with my knee. I didn't leave my
over there and some over there. Yeah, I bought it out to you.
Hi. I'm doing a video blog, live feed around the world.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
watching us around the
That's
world right
fine.
now.
I just need to let my sister know because we need to get the information. She's
yeah.
with the flowers so
Okay.
that we can be in contact. If you have a
Absolutely.
card, that would be great.
Not amazing. I'm wet, but I'll give
I understand.
I'll give her my YouTube channel.
Okay, okay.
Nice
Thank
to meet
you.
you. What's your name?
Shadra.
Shadra.
I'm the founder. Nice to meet you.
Shadra.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Don't leave early like you did last time.
Thank you for doing that.
Look us up on YouTube. I'm live feeding. It's Face Economics TV now on YouTube.
Okay. Right.
They'll be there tonight.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. I'm live feeding this on YouTube. It's seen worldwide. It's Face Economics TV. Check us out tonight.
Okay.
All right. It's Face Economics TV on YouTube.
With a daughter. It's my daughter. Good to see you.
Anyone else need one?
I'll take one if it's okay.
You go.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Of course.
I'm about to sing our people's national anthem if that's okay with y'all. Ashe. So I'm gonna do the 2 minute verses. And then we're gonna start making our way back for the rest of our presentation. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with our harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing, rise high as the glistening sky. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the darkness has brought us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun for a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Only the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, melt in the day wind hope unborn has died, yet with the steady beat has not our weary feet come to a place for which our Father sighed. We have come over a way that with tears have been watered. We have come treading the path through the blood of the slaughtered, out of the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. I say, ceremony as we make our way back. Just saying.
Yeah, I feel like, my sister-in-law side of the family are sportsmen during Africa, and they have a church there. And we're trying to promote African-American heritage around the world. So I thought I'd do it's basic economics TV and YouTube. I'll be available there. A world we don't know about June 10th. Oh, it's just awareness. Awareness. All right, thank you for your service. Thank you so much. very great message. Can I do a quick interview with you around the world?
Yeah,
People are watching.
absolutely.
So.
Let me. I have to go to the center first.
Okay.
You're gonna be here for a minute.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Okay.
That was very, very excellent message.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, Miss Rose. Thank you.
We're gonna have a. You going to
Carry this.
and everything coming in.
Okay. It's gonna be here now. Okay. It wouldn't do that before.
Your sister wanted me to look for you.
Okay, yes, I was wondering who are you with.
I'm just here vlogging. I'm promoting the event around the world. I'm doing a video blog on our YouTube channel.
Can you send me your information?
Yeah, it's Space Economics TV on YouTube. So people around the world are now getting awareness of this event, and hopefully we get more people to come participate. I'm sorry. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very unique and solemn and joyful celebration of African American heritage here in Phoebus, Virginia, where many of the slaves basically was taken and forced to depart the ship, and they were pretty much mistreated and marginalized in many ways, unfortunately. So, that said, I hope you guys got to learn a little bit about African American heritage and history, given that many people around the world still doesn't know about the plight of and struggle of the African American population. Not to the extent that we need to respect and honor their contribution and heritage. You know, it's important that we all need to, as a unit, as a country, to celebrate our community and diversity, because we're all on the same ship, essentially. And it's important that people around the world understand and respect this aspect of American history and heritage. I don't believe they're asking for anything special. They simply would like for us to appreciate their contribution just like everybody else. So, it's a wonderful time to reflect on the contribution of these wonderful people.
Oh, I gotta get out of here.
Because people in power may look like you, they may not look like you. It's about feeling, about respect for history and culture. And that's why we're here today. So, my beloved Bonnie Barnes should be coming forth. Bonnie Barnes
No problem. I will see
and Cam Kelly have created the day's program. And I'll let her tell you about it. It is a wonderful place for children and for the community to come together to drum, that's all I'm going to say.
I'm kind of new. What is that?
Further, it's Bonnie.
Okay. You're in Hampton?
Beloveds, I ask everybody, if you're not participating, if you can keep your voice to a murmur. Beloveds, if you could please keep your voices down, beloveds, if you're on the sides, 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 please honor and respect. So you should have time to say what you need to say. Thank you, I appreciate you. So you have your your eyes are closed and your gaze is closed. And just tune into this moment, this present moment. Allow yourself to just see. I want you to take it in and keep your mouth closed. Maybe a soft, slow maybe very slow. And just allow yourself to just breathe. Notice the breeze flowing through your hair or across your skin. Notice the sound to your fingers. Notice the sound to your toes. Notice your sound. Notice your breath as you rise. Notice your breath as you stand.
What would you like for the world to learn about African American heritage, given that majority of people outside of America are not aware of this type of history?
Yeah, that the history is expansive, that what happened during the transatlantic enslavement trade affected the world. The world was involved in the trade of Africans. And so we're here. If you look around the diversity of the people that are here, this is our history. It's American history, it's African American history, it's international history, and it boils down to how we treat each other as human beings. Ghana just made a resolution saying that the transatlantic trade was the gravest crime in history, the greatest crime against humanity. Millions of people died during that passage, and so we want to remember this history so that it never happens again.
Very, very awesome message. Can I get a quick hug?
Yes, of course. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Appreciate it.
I wanted to. Yeah, I didn't think so. I can't hear myself.
Try that one. Try that.
Check.
Hold this one, y'all hear me? Okay. Peace. My name is Aisha X. I am American native, born and raised. I'm really interested because I've tried to piece together the culture. We have family and mission board parties, keeping culture alive through Kwanzaa events, keeping art alive through open mics with the children. These kids don't have anything to do. I tried my best. I'm a one-man band, right? We need each other, right? When I was putting the piece together to speak on behalf of not just my Agun, but everyone out here has ancestors as well that you have all channels today. When I was putting the piece together, I just couldn't get it together. So I chose the piece from a sister that I respect. You all may be familiar. Her name is Suni Patterson. She's a poet. But I put her piece together, and I would like to use my own life force to express it. And I like what the was saying. Okay, well, okay. I like what the sisters were saying, and I like to give you perspective on this fortune. So I would like for you to actually put yourself in the shoes of your ancestors, our ancestors that are actually here. They are here. Because we talk about how mighty they are, how they bless us, how beautiful they are, how pretty everything is. We look nice, we look different, we look spiritual. But here, racks and boots mean nothing. You're not living your life for real, right? Michelle. Bear with me, I'm not used to using the Bible. Great ancestors, you are breath You are bridge. You have carried us over tumultuous times. You can hear and answer with quick remedy. Ashe. You are ready before we ask. You can speak through trees and fire and water. This earth cannot hold you. We pound the ground and you appear, oh ancient ones. Ashe. You can make lightning strike with the flick of a skirt. You can make a tornado turn with the spin and span of hips. You take us there to the place of knowing. You take us there to the hallway that leads to the doorway of you. Oh holy ones, oh ancient ones, Ashe. You are the first light. You know the potential of possibilities posting in the dark. Deliver us unto our gifts and back to the unworthy. You who have sunlight in your fingertips touch our drums. Make us hear the rising. Make us move a steady stump. Make us acquire a voice so majestic that heaven hides us in the tapestry of light. For we are stars. We are blankets of wonder. Sky bright eyes see the invisible, visible. Oh, ancient ones. You who have returned, you have turned our face so that we see ourselves, and we have found you again in places that we never imagined. You make our limits infinitely long. Our vision is clearer with eyes closed, and even there you still stand. Oh, ancient ones in color, vibrant, and eager to serve. They come, they are here, they come. Feet heavy with uncertainty, you can hear them breathing from miles away. Shallow and short because tender souls do not know how to breathe deep. And auction blocks did not bend to comfortability. They were rigid and frigid, tar baby smooth like skin, lathered up real good to conceal any wounds. You know master life is free from disease, or at least appear to be. Quiet, the master like them silent, and those auction blocks do not live to protest a chatter of chattel slavery. Just smile, baby, and wait. Let's see what you look like and what you are worth from behind. Show the curly white teeth, stretched, long, pushed, pulled, paraded, groped, folded over, wide open. Let's see what you are worth. Let's see how well you can work. Let's see how familiar, how new niggas are for sale. Fresh cargo, what they call us. We were livestock. Can't you hear it in the whistle of the wind and the howl of the breeze and the pour of the rain? Can you taste it? Sugar, cane, sweet, indigo, rich, rum, like intoxicated. There is something about suffering that makes men mad and makes others money. Something about doing your dirty work and still seem to keep your hands clean and your conscience clear. There is something in the breaking of a spirit that makes a better slave. Can't you feel it in the injustice of despair, the clink clank of the cuffs? My people, you tell me, is this what our ancestors led cotton fields as slaves to see? Us teaching our daughters sex and placing ways to be free? Teaching them all about mine is how I get me. Is this what our ancestors led cotton fields as slaves to see? You tell me how many more sons will be killed in the name of nothing, locked up, never be free. Is this what our ancestors shed blood and died for? For us just to give it up more and more and more. So today we got truth to tell, because we got truth for sale. That's what we do. We bottle our truth and we hand it out for free as well. Our ancestors' sacred ways are far from long gone, but bloodlines and centuries, we have always found our way home, Ashe. I wanted to say thank you all for this space. I appreciate it. non-judgmental environment that allow us to heal. So I'm up today.
Well done. Well done.
Site that you say that would be on.
Face Economics TV. Face Economics TV awareness.
Okay.
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, we're promoting it around the world.
Okay.
Yeah, my half of my family are from Portsmouth. They're African American,
Oh, okay.
and they haven't really gotten the opportunity to share their heritage with anybody from outside of America.
Okay.
So we're trying to promote as much as we can.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Up there. Okay.
Yeah, it's Face Economics TV on YouTube. So we're definitely going to be
Take a picture of that so they have these.
honoring African American heritage, and we're going to promote it, given that it's now 250 years since America became an independent country, but yet very few people around the world knows about African American history. So,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Got a picture of you too.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Alice.
Alice. My name's Al.
Al?
Yeah.
Alice.
Plus, yes.
This is Joe.
Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate you having us here. Thank you. You take care. Good to meet you. Thank you. Take care.
We're here to honor our ancestors and to make sure we don't forget that they sacrificed for us to be here. Let's never let their sacrifice go in vain. It's not time to put our feet up on the couch. It's not time to relax. It's not time to just sit around and peace out. It's time to continue what our ancestors have all done. And that is fight for the true liberation of our people. Fight for the true liberation of our people. Recently, our young King Cyrus from South Carolina was murdered. Our young King Carmelo from Texas fought back. King Cyrus decided to flee. So what they're telling us right now is whether you fight back or you flee, you end up in the same predicament. So we must continue the fight. We must continue to seek justice in every type of way. Being here is one of those ways. Please continue to follow our pages for the next step, because we have to be a part, unified, to make a change. I appreciate you all. All power to the people. All power to the people. Thank you so much.
So before they walk away, can you all hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Yes. I just want to say publicly. Hello. It's on. I would just like to say, is that better? Yes. Okay. I would just like to say to General Mike Pence, the Black Panther, the original Black Panther, that whenever the community is in need, they show up. Whenever there is someone being disrespected or treated unkindly or is met with injustice, they show up. When the Proud Boys showed up in Virginia Beach and were walking the streets, before I turned around, I saw them representing. Most young people, when you say the Black Panther Party, when you say the Black Panther, and I really think this is a part of the erasure too, so indulge me for a moment. When you look at the internet and you pull up the Black Panther, what comes up? The movie. Now there's nothing wrong with the movie, but we cannot erase the fact that the Black Panther Party was integral to Black liberation. They did breakfast programs. They protected the community. They protected the community when those who were paid to protect the community wouldn't. And they don't get their due. So I like to tell young people all the time, when they say Black Panther, I'm like, okay, but research who the real Black Panthers were. It's important. So I just want to say to you publicly that I appreciate you. Y'all come out every year. All I do is send a message and say, are you coming? And he's like, absolutely. And they come and they show out and they give words. And it warms my heart to know that we still within our community have people like Mike and the Black Panther Party who are here to support and honor and keep the history alive. I mean, they are the history of the original Black Panthers. You are witnessing history. So I just want to say thank you, honestly, for all that you do. Years ago, when Trayvon was killed, I started doing Black Lives Matter programs, community conversations. I have a brother here who's from Black Lives Matter 757, Shay, to see you here, as always. And in 2015, I learned of a story. I did a program, I learned of a story.
Okay, folks, so this is probably one of the most inspirational, beautiful, and noteworthy celebration I've been to. And I've traveled around the world. And, you know, sometimes we forget that even though people try to divide us constantly, there are people in our communities that are trying to unite us, and these individuals are them. I'm going to speak for especially religious in this one. Their history and heritage to be honored and remembered because they contributed to America just like everybody else. And, you know, the message is very profound, inspiring, and I wish the world knows about their heritage and their culture and their wisdom as a society and as a community, because we can learn from them. You know, they're here to honor their heritage, their ancestors. They're here to honor the legacy of the people, just like everybody else. Everybody in this country doing their best to promote their backgrounds, folks, we should respect that.
Edgar Evers, Nat Turner,
So,
Queen Latifah,
like I was saying, this is very, very
Maya
inspirational event.
Angelou, John
Glad that I managed to be able to come and visit. With that said, folks, yeah, please tell your family, friends, and share this inspirational history, video of this people, because it's important that we need to learn and understand their heritage, just like they want to learn and understand other people's heritage. Okay, folks, we've been divided as a country long enough, and I think we need to support them as much as we can. They don't want any special privileges, they just want to be honored, and that's not bad. That's not something that we can fault them for, because every society and every people, humanity, needs to be respected and honored. Okay, folks. So with that said, thank you so much for watching and listening to our video blog today, and I hope you guys have learned something today. The world doesn't know a whole lot about African American history, and I think it's important that we honor them and learn from them, because they brought a lot of wisdom, and this world would never be the way it is today if they didn't contribute to the betterment of people. And it's sad that only a few people on planet Earth knows about their history. What a shame. This is such, profound, compelling, inspirational, and beautiful people. But unfortunately, when you're a minority, you don't always get to tell your story. And I'm glad that there are people here who want to preserve and celebrate African American heritage. Okay, folks. Yeah, I will share the link to this event at the bottom of this bottom section of the description on this video blog, so that y'all can follow the movement and also learn about African American heritage and history. I think it's extremely important for us to share everyone's contribution. They're not asking for any special treatment. They simply want to be honored and respected. So yeah, sometimes politics and the narrative of politics is what's destroying our society and communities. And we need to find a way to unite everyone, folks.
One day I'm gonna see you driving down the street with the uniform.
With that said, let me see if I can interview one of these guys. Excuse me, sir. I'm doing a live podcast around the world. Is it okay for me to ask you like 1-2 questions?
Okay, bad.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Zachary. How you doing?
Zachary. Tell us a little bit about the symbolism of this event, because most people that are watching this right now are based around the world.
Okay.
And they have never heard about African
okay.
history, and so I wanted them to kind of learn a little bit more and maybe share the symbolism of this event.
Okay, I think the most important thing about remembrance that I can share, if you haven't heard some stuff already, is just being able to have a cultural identity in a country when it's been fought to be erased. The fact that we still know to come together and to celebrate the fact that we all not only arrived here, but those of us that already lived here, who was able to meet in this place and still celebrate a cultural identity that we can connect to. It's like a landing point for people who were born in this country and have family and stuff like that, and not really know how to celebrate, because people have their Holocaust and their St. Patrick's Days and their stuff like that. Different cultures have different things.
Sure.
But for people who are of African descent to be able to identify with something and to have something themselves is very important, because the more we celebrate and experience it, the more we as an entire country are able to like lock in and have a better understanding, and we're able to express ourselves more fully and really tap into who we truly are. So
Wonderful. And if you were to channel your ancestors, what do you think they're feeling at this present moment with you guys, honoring them and kind of, sharing their legacy with the world, not just with other Americans, but their legacy, their contribution, their sacrifices, they were tortured, they were marginalized, mistreated, killed for no reason.
I think they feel alive. I think they feel alive. I think they feel reconnected.
Okay.
Because when in anything, when people die, once they pass away, they're more connected with the people on earth more than any other person. So this is us being able to rejoin them by becoming aware of the fact that they were
So
there.
you guys are not asking for any special things, privileges, treatment. No, it seems to me that you just want to honor the legacy
They
and
give
heritage.
knowledge, yeah.
They acknowledge. So there's a misconception throughout U.S. history, obviously, in which a lot of what people think and believe is that the African American community is asking for special treatment, favoritism. But in all reality, all you're really trying to do is influence hearts and minds so that they will
Be more
respect
aware.
the
Yeah.
legacy and contribution of the African American population
Yeah. It's
in our
something.
country. So I guess politics have kind of muddled the waters per se.
Well, everyone has their different opinions.
Yeah,
But knowledge is the legacy of mankind. And
absolutely.
we as an entire human race
Sure.
are stronger from gathering more wisdom, about each other.
Absolutely.
What's your cultural heritage?
So my parents came from the Philippines.
Okay. It's okay, so you know what's up.
But my brother married into an African American,
Okay.
family from Portsmouth.
Okay.
But unfortunately, very few people around the world knows about African American heritage and history,
Yeah.
contribution and sacrifices, as well as the narrative that is very disjointed in many ways in terms of what the African American community truly wants from the American public in general. It's not like you're asking for a special treatment, privileges. It's just basically wanting to be treated as equal, as humans, and as Americans.
Yeah, but it's our responsibility to use our solidarity to make a definitive statement.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the more we do it, the more refined it becomes, the more elegant our expression and approach to this becomes. Because soon it will be the descendants of those who made it possible for us to even celebrate.
Absolutely.
Soon it'll be the responsibility of, the government bodies themselves to make sure that we have the freedom to actually be able to do these things.
Awesome.
And so
Awesome,
it's
brother.
like, making
Very
the
wise
awareness
words.
level enough for everyone to be able to show up, for you to be able to come and participate in this experience, to gather your
Embrace
own
me
wisdom.
here,
Yeah,
wholeheartedly. So I truly am very honored to be a part of this.
So next time you go play a drum, right?
I'll do my best. I mean, I don't have the kind of beat, but I'll definitely, try my best to participate the next event that you guys organize here. But Zach, right?
Zachary, yes.
Zachary, okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you for your words of wisdom. I think you've definitely, influenced hearts and minds of our
Thank you so much.
public. And we wish you said this 75 years ago, 80 years ago. So we want to be in the kind of massive garbage we're in today.
Yeah, I think that nowadays what we're doing now can bring hope to other marginalized communities and other people who are seeking to find their voice. Like you said it simply,